Welcome, you guys. Welcome. Today is February the 6th, and we are about to wake the fish up. Thank you for checking in tonight. I'll give you guys a few seconds to come in. Please feel free to leave comments. Tonight, got some special guests on, and we are going to kick this off with live with Mr. O'Reilly, and you will meet my special guest in 1 second. But without further ado, you guys, you know how I do it. Let's wake the fish up.
Fish up. Wake the
Wake 'em
fish
up,
up.
y'all.
Wake the fish up. Wake the fish up. Wake the fish up. Wake the fish up. Wake the fish up.
Wake the fish.
Wake the fish up, man. Wake the fish up, man.
Fish. You just got to.
You just got to wake the fish up. You just got to wake the fish up.
You just got to wake the fish up. You just got to wake the fish up.
Los Angeles, wake up, California, wake up, fishing family. It's ELD fishing. Wake the fish up.
Wake the
First
fish
on,
up.
I have to bring on my man that's always here, Mr. Reliable, Mr. O'Reilly in the Billy. How are you doing today?
Man, excellent. And I like how you say that, Mr. Reliable, because that's what we want to be. It's ELD fishing, and we waking up to fish today. What is it, Monday? What did you say before the 6th, right?
Man, this is February the 6th, Black History Month. Big shots out. You know it's going down. So how's it going, man? What's up?
Hold up, man. I'm sharing right now. The link is here now, and I'm sharing it. Check it out. It says, wake the fish up. Was that fishing? Life. Hold up. What else to say, man, while I share? I'm sharing to our peoples. Let me see. Get these fishing groups. Yeah, what did it say, man? The title of the show tonight. Let them know. Let them know.
I put the title up as Fishing, Life, and Relationships. Fishing, life, and relationships. So we're just going to have some conversations and talk about things and make sure we point in and touch in on these subjects. But before we go any further, man, I want to give a shout out to my man, Ron Beckett. Man, always in the house. What's up, Ron? He's saying what's up to the guys.
I said, what's up, Ron? I see that. You know, we believe Ron is Eric Davis's real dad. You know
that? Completely fishing in the house. And we also want to give a shout out to Shirley Darling. Little sis is in the house. That's my little sis.
Salute, hello.
So tonight is going to be you actually going to meet some of my family tonight. Nice. This is a last minute thing, but you know what? It's a fabulous thing, man. We said fishing, life, and relationships. So we're gonna talk about fishing, and you're gonna meet some people in my life, and you're gonna know about some relationships. James is gonna talk about relationships, and we're gonna get it cracking, y'all. Get it cracking. So James,
yes, sir.
Man, how's your week been going?
Excellent, man. First of all, the weekend was beautiful, man. I'm always around water, and my fiance has this in this complex in Hemet, and they got this beautiful waterfall lake. It's probably running about a mile, grooving all through there, and no fishing. But it's cool. I'm always around water. Got to chill and get your head clear around water. So when you said relationships and fishing, yeah, we can talk. So yeah, excellent, man. And it's Monday. We started off on the right foot, waking the fish up and reaching out to the fishing community. I can't complain about a thing. We starting off the week right?
Man, definitely. There you go. So you say when you go to your fiance house, she stays in a nice community and they have water there, but it's signs that say no fishing, huh?
No fishing.
Man, you don't ever just go for it.
I look around, man. I'm like, they got that HOA thing, so I'm like, man, I might mess it up for my girl because I got the rides in the car everywhere I go. I'm like, man, what she don't know can hurt her. Because one of those snitches catch me out there like,
yeah, I hear you. You don't want to play with that. Hey, I'm gonna bring. We have a special guest on right now, and I'm gonna pull up a picture right now. I want to show you this picture.
Wait. That's you in the leather jacket?
That's me in the leather. Let me hold on. We're gonna come back to this. Let me pull up Marvelous Marv, you guys. This is my brother. This is my big brother, man. This is the man right here who actually put a fishing pole in my hand. When I couldn't hold it, he probably had to pick it up and put it back in when I was dropping it. This is my brother, Marvelous Marv. Marv, how are you doing today, man? Thank you and welcome.
What's up? What's up? What's up? I'm glad to be here.
Welcome.
Just trying to wake the fish up a little bit myself.
Right, that's right. Welcome.
I'm glad to be here.
James, this is my big bro.
I told him earlier, man, like,
so talk to me, Marv. What's going on?
Hold on, I told him I seen some resemblance, and I said it was the cheekbones, and oh yeah, your beard, both y'all cheekbones, right? But I said, but your beard is flying in here. His full up like that. His beard is flying. Salute to the grave, man.
Well, you know, you just can't shave every day, so you just let it grow out and keep it shaped up.
Nice, right?
Yeah, so the fishing, man, Eldridge has always been taken to the fisherman, being a fisherman, trying to go out on his own and do things that he shouldn't do, fish where he shouldn't fish, winding the pole up before he catch a fish, can't let the pole sit there. But you know, he's also consistent and persistent. So my little brother, he's stuck with it. You know, I haven't fished in a while, but I love to fish. I worry when I fish. I worry about everything else in life instead of just relaxing. So I don't get the most pleasurable experience out of it. It's like idle time for me to think. But you know, Eldridge does the opposite. That lets him escape, and he knows how to do both at the same time. So yeah, I love to fish too. I need to get back out there. And my little brother, I think every time I fish with him, I probably beat him, but he always comes back to these stories and some fish. I wonder who he buys it from, but it sure tastes good. It sure tastes good, so I'm gonna let him keep doing what he's doing. Thank you.
So, what did you say about his persistence? He's
persistent, man. He's persistent. He sticks with it. He got that stick to it game, and you know, you got to give it where it's due. He loves to fish, and when person can find a passion and something that they love, you know, you try to support them and just say, hey. And then when you get benefits of like fish to eat, you know what can you say? Every time he brings a fish home, I can think about, you know, Jesus feeding the masses, and I'll just take the blessing and keep praying for safe travels.
Y'all hit that like button, hit that heart button. You hear my man? That's excellent info, man. If I can say though, something you touched on, and I want to really have to say, okay, a fisherman's code I have. When I go to the lake, we cannot discuss relationships or bills. Don't want to hear your stuff. Don't bring up no money. Don't talk about no money. This is the woosah area. You know what I'm saying? So
that's good.
When you said it was the opposite, I actually could relate. Other people do it for different reasons. Some people go out there to think about things like that, you know? But opposite for me. Appreciate you, Marvelous Marvin.
Yeah, that's right. Good. That's good. That's a good way to think about it. I need to do that. Try to not think about bills. Oh my gosh.
I got proof.
One thing with me, I go fishing to relax. James, my brother, he's my brother likes to vacate and relax. So I kind of admire what he do too. My brother likes it. My brother will vacation and relax. So my brother's a vacation in places where I want to fish. All right. So I look up my brother in Hawaii. I'm like, man, looking at the pictures and the Bahamas and Jamaica and here and there. And man, I love my big bro. My big bro is, I wish I'd have been more consistent and persistent on some other things in life, but you know what? God is good, and I'm really thankful for the family that he's put me around. I'm thankful for my brother, who's been an example in many ways to me. man, definitely looked out for me, protected me in a lot of different ways. I'm always been somebody that I can rely on. And Marv, love you, man. Thank you for coming into the show and blessing
Love
me.
you too.
Blessing
Love
us
you
with
too.
your presence.
What? Love you too. You know what? What I would say, Eldridge, is this: fishing has always brought our family together. We've had some of our best times on lakes. You know, growing up, my dad took us. That was our first vacations, fishing. We went to Vail Lake, Lake Hughes, Lake Elizabeth. When I was, I don't know if I was 5, 6, 7 years old. So I know Eldridge was younger. He's like 2 or 3 years younger than me. And then we graduated to Lake Henshaw. We would go to Lake Isabella. We've been to Lake San Antonio, Lake Pyramid Lake. We did all the lakes. And then since my dad worked on the waterfront, we used to go. My dad, I don't know how my mom let my dad do this. My dad used to take me more than Eldridge, but sometimes Eldridge, we would leave at like 2 in the morning and go out in the ocean and be somewhere out in between Catalina and the coast with these big old waves. And I was thinking, like, how did my mother let me? Were they trying to get rid of me? I was like, wait a minute. Do we have enough food? Is that what's going on tonight? Because my dad would wake me up in the morning. I'd be sleepy. We'd hit Jack in the Box 2 in the morning. And then we'd be out there. And sometimes when Eldridge was like maybe in maybe middle school, junior high school, my dad wouldn't let Eldridge go. I know. But after we got a little bit older, we could all go. But yeah, man, those are the times. But we used to go as a family camping down the San Diego lakes in San Diego County, Riverside County. My dad would be catching them. My mom would be cooking them. And we'd be cleaning them. And it was just, we'd be out there in the sticks for 2 or 3 days. And my dad used to find a way to make a weekend. You know, we used to make a weekend out of, like, Friday night we gone after work and we come back Sunday and we'd have the best of times. We did that all the way around the country, actually, a couple of times. So yeah, Eldridge is my little fishing rock. He used to, we would, even sometimes when we would get into it with some other kids, me and my little brother, we would outfish them, and you know, we stick together. Let's just keep it there. That's my bro.
Right.
I don't want any cases to come up from the past.
Hey, Marvin, I've actually spoke on times that I don't know if it was on this podcast about times when I was small and my dad would let you go fishing and I couldn't go because I guess I was too young. And man, I used to cry. I used to be like, man, why are you taking Marvin and not me? And I guess when I think back now, the danger of it was already danger taking you and then taking my wild bud. I want to do everything and wouldn't sit down.
I was also a really strong swimmer. I was also a really strong swimmer back then. I was on the swim teams and all kind of stuff. You were a good swimmer too, but I was like, back then I was tip top. Hey, your sisters might want to come on too and say a word.
I
think she just sent me a text. I think she sent me a text that she's ready to.
I sent her the link.
Okay, she said she might be ready now.
Click on.
Okay. All right. She said she's trying, but she'll figure it out.
Okay. I'll send her another link. I'll send her a link while we're
one of your cast members said. I was saying one of your person that was sending a text said they used to fish in the San Diego area lakes too. Mm-hmm. I missed the comment, but
I'm looking forward to. I seen it pop up too.
Let me see. Yeah. I'm looking at them now. We have Shorty Darlene. We have my little sisters on here. Darlene, if you want to come on, I'm gonna send you a link too. And she also gave a shout out to the ladies. So any ladies that's watching, how are you doing? We know ladies definitely know how to wake the fish up. King came through from King Joseph Vlogs. Peace and blessings. What's up to James, the subscribers? Said he pulled in a minute. Man, we thank you guys for subscribing for the show. And he came through. I actually met King James at the restaurant. And we're going to talk a little bit about the restaurant. But if in the last month, I haven't seen people at the lakes too much. It's loud, babe. I can hear it. I've been working a lot. I've been helping out at the family restaurant, My Father's Barbecue. You guys know I pub them up a lot. And we might get the chef on here tonight. There's some things that's happening that's coming at the restaurant. You know, we've done renovations, actually expansion, and things have really been shooting up. And we're going to have my brother and my sister talk about some events that we have coming up. I've actually sent James. James gave you an invite. Said we were going to do a couple of shows this season from the restaurant, and we're going to get to that. So I'm going to go ahead and send Shalimar another another invite, and you guys chop it up for a second while I do this. But Marv, tonight's subject is fishing, life, and relationships, and we have been brushing up on that. And James, talk about some relationships, some fishing, some things.
Well, I tell you, what you want to talk about? You want to talk about fishing, relationships? You want to talk about fishing? Let's talk about completely fishing. Belvedere Park. These guys have caught like 4 catfish in the winter just yesterday, looking beautiful. Eric Davis from Completely Fishing. You sent him a link, right? I think I did too. Oh, they could send us those pictures. This nice, look like 3-4 pounders. I mean, they caught about 4 of them yesterday. Excellent. Somebody else, you say your man Rick Kizzy, right? What did he do? He did about 40-pound catfish on 2-pound test line, right? 2-pound test line. Excellent. So yeah, we want to see some of those photos. If you look up these guys too, Rick Kizzy. He has a page. Go look him up. And also go look up Completely Fishing. They got a lot of photos of their fishing photos rather. And
okay,
also
definitely
like and share this video.
Right.
Definitely like and share this video right now. Without further ado, we have the chef inside the house. Chef Shalimar Lane of My Father's Barbecue.
So, yeah, we want to see some Chef Shalimar Lane. Hello, welcome to the
Hey.
Hey, Chef Shalimar.
Hey.
Right. Let's give it up to you're not just a regular. Right. Now I'm gonna hold my cup up for you too. It's just tea though. Let me
we toasted.
We toast. Let's toast it up. Right. Let's go.
Yeah,
now, listen, all of us.
Let's toast it up.
Right.
That H2O.
Chef, say your name really clear so they can hear it. Can you say your name one time so the whole world can hear it?
Chef Shalimar Lane.
So
that's
everybody thinks they can cook. Everybody thinks they can cook, but why are you a chef? I just want to ask so you could let them know.
Why am I a chef? I'm a chef. It depends on which. Okay, I'm a chef because I went to culinary school. I learned under some really great chefs, and I got my degree. But I'm a real chef because I learned from my mom and my dad, and from my aunts. So I got all of that in the mix. And
all right.
My brother Marvin might throw in some cayenne pepper a little now, every now and then. He taught me that part.
I just want to add to your attributes that I know about that they don't know about. I mean, so you can. Some people go to school, get the culinary license, they can cook for their friends, but then they don't take it out, to a restaurant and test their skills. But you also tested on a show, didn't you? You tested your skills out on a show, didn't you?
Well, we did. I did a couple of shows and some things like that. So yeah, I mean, I tested out every day. Every day is a test.
Can you elaborate on the shows you've been on? They might have seen you on TV.
I was on. We and my family. We were all on OWN Network on a show called Mind Your Business. You can still see it right now on YouTube. You just the show was called Up in Smoke, and it'll really show you about restaurant life, and it shows it gets into dealing with employees and dishwashers that don't want to wash dishes and all that kind of stuff. So it's really fun. It's fun. It's a nice show. It's a family show, but it shows you what it's like to actually own and run a barbecue business or a business, period, and have to deal with different personalities, different people from different backgrounds every single day and try to make that work. So that's really interesting. If you want to watch that, you can watch that on OWN. You can go on YouTube and click in Mind Your Business and Up in Smoke. You can also see me on a few episodes of Eater. You can go on YouTube. If you type in Chef Shalimar Lane, you can see those there. And there's a few others. If you go on YouTube and type in Chef Shalimar Lane, they'll all come up, and you can see a lot about me and all of my family that supports me, who probably does not want to be in the front of all the time, but you'll learn a lot about all of us. So that's cool. Thank you for that introduction.
Excellent.
Glad to be here on ELD Fishing. This is my first time, his little sister.
Yes.
So I'm in the house, and little sisters, we run the world. So let's go.
So Shalimar, before we go any further, tell the name of your restaurant, tell them what city it's in, where it's located, and to come down and talk about your brisket, talk about the ribs, talk about the mac and cheese, something. Well, the floor is yours.
Everything is good. Like I said, it's all a twist on my family recipes, everything that I've learned from my family growing up, all the skills that I learned from culinary school. What you learn when you go to culinary school is most of the things that your grandma and granddad did are all things that are in the books anyway. It's just now you know why you do what you do, and the brisket, we're known for our brisket and our ribs, but our brisket is, I can say, really everything's top notch, but our brisket is really good. And we got catfish, we serve salmon, we got shrimp. So all of the fish lovers, you can come out and get that from my father's barbecue. We have fried chicken. Our menu has expanded. We survived COVID by the hair of our chinny chin chins, or my brother's chinny chin chins, and because I don't have hair on my chin. But so we survived it. Thank God that we are still here. Still struggling because all of the remains of COVID, they're still here. Prices and everything are going up and down, but we appreciate everybody's support. Our customers daily. I went there today just to grab something, and a lady outside was like, I just had a meal on Saturday. I just want you to know how good it was. And blah, blah, blah. But it made me feel good just to have people see me in the parking lot. Chef, I just want to tell you. And, when people go out their way to do something like that, that's great. You can't ask for more because they want you to know they appreciate it. They don't have to. And we get that a lot. And so it's just a blessing to still be here. And, 2023, we rolling. I say, well, you got God, you don't need nothing else. We have some events coming up. We expanded prior to COVID. We started an expansion. It got held up during COVID, so it's kind of been 3 years of craziness. And now we're trying to come out of that. And that is, of course, a fighting struggle. Most restaurants are going through the same thing. So support small businesses. Support small businesses, please. And minority businesses. They really need your support. It's really hard right now. And it's so many that have closed down during COVID, excuse me. So many. And the ones that are hanging in there are really, really trying to hang in there. So we have some events coming up this year. There's a few things that we're doing this year that are different. We now have a beer and wine license. So this year we will be featuring every month a winemaker. Every single month. So every month you can come in, taste the wine of the winemaker. And these are small business owners. So you can come into the restaurant and taste wine of a small business owner. And these small business owners have some really good wines. It's amazing what you can get from small businesses, okay? So you can come into the restaurant. You can purchase their wines from our restaurant. The names will be listed every month on our website at www.myfathersbbq.com. And go there, see what wine we're featuring, come into the restaurant, taste it, and support them and My Father's Barbecue by purchasing a bottle of wine, and you'll know where you can get you some good wine from. Also, this year we have a Mother's Day brunch coming up and some more events this year. So please look at our website every month. But our first event this year will be, I love that. On point, right on time. Our first event this year is our Valentine's dinner. Mr. O'Reilly, I expect for you and the missus to be there.
Oh, yeah, I'll be there.
Really?
Yes. And so this is not going to be barbecue, guys. As you know, I am a chef. So we have a 4-course meal in store for you. And there's the menu there. There's a curated cheese and charcuterie tray, a paired wine tasting, soup, greens. You can choose from 3 different main courses, which would be filet mignon, salmon, or a vegetarian main course. We also have a dessert that you are going to love, and of course, wine. So our entertainment also is live, by the way, by Tobias Moody, and he plays the sax like no other. And we're not talking about a boring little do. We talking about this guy get down. Google him. He play hip hop, jazz, everything. I mean, he's in with the crowd. This is a groove zone. Okay, we are gonna have a good time. The people that come out, it's just gonna be fun times with fun people. And if you're single, you can still come. I have some singles that are coming. We sold some single tickets, so if you single and you looking, come where it's cooking. You might have you a real good time, right? So we're looking forward for all of us being there and enjoying the entertainment, enjoying the wine, and of course enjoying the food and enjoying each other. So that's our first event of the year. You can purchase tickets at www.myfathersbbq.com. Just click on the link. And at that time, you can choose your wine that you want that night. You can choose your meal that you want that night. Everything has to be pre-ordered. So please come, go as soon as possible and get your ticket. The seating is limited. This is going to be a limited seating. So it's going to be a really nice group of people getting together to celebrate one another and celebrate love all together. So we're going to have a good time.
Excellent. My Father's Barbecue is on the upper echelon. I see. Can you show them some pictures? Because I've seen some pictures. I haven't been there, but I've seen some of the remodeling. You got any of those pictures to show them, man? Because it is gorgeous the way you upgraded. This is not
yes, I do. But before we go,
there's some ribs.
Before we go any further, James, that's what we gotta do.
I had to do it.
Yeah, I got hungry. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Listen, since we have them on the podcast for the first time, I want to explain a little game that we play here on the Wake the Fish Up Show podcast. All right, the name of this game is What Was Really Popping? So when we ask you this question, I'm going to show you some pictures, and I want you to think and tell us what was happening at the time. I picked a few pictures out and just tell what's going on in your mind. This is about fishing, about life and relationships.
Is this me and Marvin?
So without further ado, this is both of you guys. I'm asking both of you guys. But before we go, here we go. 1 second. Here goes.
They say a picture is worth 1,000 words. So describe the backstory to these pictures. In other words, we want to know what was really popping, man. What was really popping? What was really popping? What was really popping? What was really popping, man? 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 What was really poppin', man?
Number one. Do you remember?
Olive Garden.
Olive Garden in Carson. I remember
Carson.
that.
You know,
And I think did we just come from the restaurant or something?
Hold on, I didn't even see it up there. It came up?
It came up, yeah.
It came up. I remember that, but I don't know what we were doing that night. But we just came from the restaurant, I think.
Okay.
Am I right, Marvin? No?
Yeah. I think, yeah, we had just left the restaurant, I think. No, I don't know, because I wasn't dressed like the restaurant. But you might have just came to the restaurant.
What did we have on in the picture? I probably did just come from the restaurant. I don't know what we were.
But was Darlene there?
Back when we had the smoke shop.
Oh, that's why.
We didn't have a restaurant. That's when I had the cigar shop. Okay.
Was Darlene there though? Was Darlene there?
I'm gonna go further back.
Oh, that's opening the restaurant.
That's when we first opened up the restaurant.
Before we opened. That's before we opened. We were painting and choosing colors. And
yes.
All four of us were working together.
Mm-hmm. Good time.
So that's my other sister, James, Darlene. Shirley Darlene.
8 years.
I love it, man. I love it. Y'all push those hearts for that picture. Y'all push those hearts. Yeah, I love it.
Yeah, that was a long.
Okay, I'm gonna go one more.
That was at the cigar shop.
That's at the smoke shop.
I remember that. That was. Oh wait.
That is a smoke shop.
Wait. Was this when Obama ran for office?
That's the Vapors.
I know, but weren't we all there that Obama ran for office the second time? That wasn't that day? I think it was.
I don't know. But I do know that
my two sisters, Miss Mary, my wife.
We were all 9 years younger than we are now. 9 to 10 years younger.
Nice.
The old ladies in the church used to say, time has made a change. Well, time has made a change, but y'all still look good. Y'all still look good.
Still here. We all still here. That's a beautiful thing.
We all still here. Right.
I got another.
Oh, that's my dad.
Well, that's Daddy from way back in the day.
Yeah.
That's Daddy from. Woo, Daddy was small then.
Is that a rock? Is that a rock cod? Is that a rock cod? What is that?
That's a salmon grouper. That's a big old salmon grouper my dad had.
Oh, okay. Okay.
But it's a rockfish, but it's a salmon grouper.
It's pretty big.
Look at that big old mouth on that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's a nice. It, Marvin, you know what? It's weird how
I had to be really
I took James out of my
that's
boat,
Daddy.
and we went out, man. The boat went out. Let me hang down. Me and James went out, and we hung out. Went out to the oil rig. The engine went out on the outside of the brake wall. Marvin, we made it back in. And I used to just tell stories. I'm sure when Daddy used to go out in his harbor and come back with the bottom of the boat full. We was rowing and everything out there.
Well,
we was gonna hit the rocks.
You know what? I think I was in the boat one time when Dad thought he was going to hit the rocks too. Look, I think I was in the boat one time when Dad thought he was going to hit the rocks too. So you did.
I know
a little bit of a chip off the old block.
Look, Eldridge. I remember the last time I went out with Daddy, and I was in the boat, and I was scared. Daddy, the motor went out, and Daddy was like, "Don't worry about it." And I don't know how old I was, and I was like, "Oh my goodness!" And Daddy said, "Oh, we okay?" He kept acting like I'm looking at the rocks, like we getting closer and closer. He didn't already said we about to hit these rocks, trying to make me feel good, saying somebody gonna come save us. I did not go out after that. That was a done deal. I fish off of the bank.
we need to get Dad on here next family night so he could tell us what was really popping. Because when we were young, we didn't know it was popping. We were just like, "What's going on?"
Right. He thought he was like, "Oh Lord, I hope we don't die out here," but he wouldn't say it. But the rocks was big, and we was heading towards the rocks. Now we got saved ahead of time. But
yeah, always. Dad, we always had faith in Dad. He would come through. Dad would always come through. You got little Reggie dollar bills from Palm Beach, Florida, saying that he used to fish with his dad and uncle and grandfather too. So he knows what we're talking about.
Jacksonville in the house.
In the belly.
Man, we've been touching coast to coast on this Wake the Fish Up podcast. And let me take a second. Hey, what's up? Little Reggie dollar bills in the house. Just giving a shout out to everybody, man, from coast to coast. Thank you for watching the Wake the Fish Up podcast. And feel free to hit me, man, be a part of this show. We are going to continue to connect fishermen across the nation. That's right.
And I will say also, elders, that Shalimar at My Father's Barbecue, she makes some of the best smoked and grilled and salmon dishes the catfish is great. All the fish is good, really. So if you love fish, Elders catches it, Shalimar cooks it, and I eat it. I mean, we all eat it.
All right. Excellent.
True that.
Hold up, true that, but let's get one thing right. The fish that I catch, we don't actually sell in the restaurant.
Okay. Yeah, you're right about that.
Well, let me tell you.
That you know of. Shalimar, that he knows of.
Hey, I don't know. I just give
hilarious is all of the customers that see the show, they do ask, "Are we catching this fish?" And I tell them no, where I get it from. But they ask it all the time because that's what they want. Especially the older customers, they want the fish that you catch. That's
right.
Yes,
I do believe, like on special dishes on the Maui, the bluefin, that there are certain dishes that when I catch that we should do that because they're rare, And it's been, over this last year, there's been some really great fishing going on down here in Southern California due to the storms, the weather, whether it's the Santa Anas. But the warm-blooded fish have really been up here, real close, around, focusing around the Channel Islands area. And we've been catching everything.
People want real fish. People want real fish. I had a customer the other day. She said she didn't even know we sold fish. She went over to another place. I won't mention their name, but they're very close. They only 1,000 feet away. But I'm kidding. I don't know how many feet, but they're very close. But they sell swab. And she kept saying, "This
not even catfish." Yeah.
She said, "I don't have any place to buy the fish from, and they're saying it's catfish." But she said, "This is not the catfish that I grew up on. I'm not hating or nothing, but I'm just like, hey, you got my catfish." And she was like, "This is real catfish." And I said, swab.
Because we grew up on real catfish. We're not gonna eat no swab, and we don't eat tilapia. And we don't eat tilapia either. I want some real crappie or some real bluegill.
Right about that.
People come in there and say, "Oh, I'm a vegetarian."
Yes, sir.
Pescatarian. I want swab or tilapia.
Listen, they didn't know this. I mean, a lot of people don't know this, but a lot of these restaurants do sell swab and as imitation catfish, and some people can't tell the difference. But in my family, we can tell. We can definitely tell. And when Shalimar said that if you need catfish, look no further. I just looked down right here and seeing Eric Davis, from the human lips from the Catfish Population Control Unit. They have no problem getting catfish. You were supposed to tap in. I sent you a link, ED. I don't know what happened. That's the Black Bill Dance. But big shout out to Completely Fishing. You guys, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna take about a 30-second break. And before we go any further, do you remember when I first had what was really popping with the little young kid on there, James? And you were saying, "Man, send me his voice."
The nephew, right? Yeah, your nephew, right?
Oh, now that's her son.
a born star.
And I definitely have.
He is.
He is. Well, was
definitely
really
looking for something with him on here. I knew.
Is your parents watching? Are they watching tonight? Do you guys parents?
Yeah, they on here.
Wake the fish up, man. Wake the fish up, man. Wake the fish up, man. Wake up with E.
That's my baby.
Bigger now. That's like a year ago.
That's him.
That's
all
my
day,
little nephew,
day.
man. I love him. And I gotta start introducing them to, man. I got so much video with him. Both my little nephews, they jump out. ELD fishing. Wake the fish up. Man, they are so hyper. I have to start putting some things together, man. They are my little nephews are a joy. And a handful. And
That's
a handful.
Right.
You guys, before we go any further on ourselves, I was gonna walk through with my man ED, but I don't see it. So let's just walk through. We'll be right back, you guys.
Be right back with the ELD fishing.
Yes. We came out here like a year ago, and we caught nothing but a buzz.
A buzz might be the best thing to catch here.
Did you know though that when the fish jump, because they're trying to catch something, tell them they're trying to eat. Yes. I just learned this today.
Okay. And what's your name again?
I'm Jeanette.
Jeanette.
I grew up fishing.
Okay.
I just learned how to fly fish, so
So you have to subscribe to ELD Fishing.
I will, yeah. Subscribe to ELD Fishing.
There you go. And
Subscribe to ELD Fishing.
And what's your name?
My name's Taylor.
Taylor. All right, you got. Here we go.
When I walk through.
ELD fishing. That's how we're doing it. I'll let you know.
I got sauce too. With that gang, chop a rain. When I walk through.
ELD Fishing.
Did he say he went up the rest? Yes.
All right.
When I walk through.
With my family, with my big bro, Marvelous Marvin Hartley, and my little sis, Shalimar Lane. Big shout out to our other siblings, Shalimar Lane. Yeah. I love my family. Man.
Like you supposed to.
We love
you
you
guys
guys.
really have to check it out. If you don't have a place or you're looking for somewhere exciting to take your significant other this Valentine's Day, look no further than My Father's Barbecue. Chef Shalimar Lane has put together a great menu, a 4-course dinner, and it is going to be off the hook. The music will be live. This guy plays jazz, hip hop, R&B, and he is a very exciting. His live instruments is live. Everything is live. It's going to be a romantic scene. The lights are going to be dim. The food is going to be bomb.
But
the
you
wine
can come
is going
if
to
you
be
single. We got some singles that's ready to mingle.
Keep filling
Eldridge,
the glasses with wine.
Eldridge, we got singles that's ready to mingle. I said we got singles that's ready to mingle.
So if you ain't got her or you ain't got him, then you got to come down to My Father's Barbecue. This is going down what day?
Tuesday,
February
14th.
The 14th.
You need to pre-purchase your tickets online at www.myfathersbbq.com. You can pick your main course that you want to have and your wine that you want to be served. This is 5-star service, 5-star entertainment, and a 5-star event. We're not half-stepping. Ain't no, this is all the way. This is all the way. So let's go.
So, you see that name down there, Shalimar? What's up, Ramon?
Wow, look at that.
Man, we got people in the house tonight. Shalimar, people saying they want the fresh fish.
King Joseph. There you go. He want fresh fish.
King Joseph was actually leaving earlier, Shalimar. King Joseph said he only gonna be here for a second at the beginning of the show, but then he said this live is so good that he's gonna study later. He here for it, man. We really liking that. We really liking that. You know what? I think the music got him jumping. So we're gonna walk through one more time, but this time I'm gonna walk through with Mr. O'Reilly and the Billy. You remember this, Jay? When we walk through, when I walk through, when I walk through, when I walk through,
when I walk through, I got sauce, came with the gang, chopper rain, get her up, shine. When I walk through, yeah, she found there who brought you. Twins in the beans once again, yeah, I brought two. When I walk through, deal for the sneaks, couple freaks got them geek. Puffing on that loud, I put Popeye in the leaf like a 30 perky. I'm a papa, he creep when I walk through. Bands on his head, yeah, get him off. Ooh, yeah, I'm that, wait, I'm on froze, get ice straight. Have a nice day, Gucci sweats, that's a light day. You a lightweight, I'm
Ooh, I got it. ELD. We have a Buttermouth. Yes. So, hey, man. Funny got on. Funny got on. Hold on, grab that. Let me check him out here. He's going back in the water. It's a perch, man. We got a Buttermouth perch. Nice. I'm here with my man, so now we know what to put on, and we finna get him. It's the muscles. We finna get him. It's the muscles. Let's go. Let me get this net for you. Buttermouth. Look at them lips on them, man. Oh, I love them. Oh, yeah. They're delicious, too. My grandmother was like, yeah, they are delicious, too. Yes, they are. Man, we finally got one, man. God is good. ELD fishing. I'm out here with my man, Mr. O'Reilly, Lake Legends. We ain't playing. We got one, so we gonna get two. We get two, we gonna get three. We gonna multiply it on up. Let me put the camera down. Let's get it going, man. There you go. In the Billy.
when I walk through, when I walk through, when I walk through, when I walk through.
Right? I'm still bouncing to it. And man, you know, that bird was getting on my nerves that day. You remember that, man?
I remember.
He was following us. He was
man. We had a good listen to. He was following us everywhere, huh? They be trying to get them anchovies. We gonna get out there again real soon, James. I'm working on my boat. If I know you're supposed to be moving down this way a little closer soon, if you haven't did it already, right? Plan still going that way?
Yeah, I'm coming down there.
Yet.
Yeah, I'm coming down, but maybe next couple of months though.
Okay. Well, listen, Shalimar, Marvin, My Father's Barbecue is in the house tonight. You guys make sure you come on down. That's 817 University Drive. This is where Alabama meets Texas.
No. Hold up. Wait a minute. Let me put some boom in it. It's 637 University Drive.
Oh, 637. My bad. 637.
637 University Drive, Carson, California. 310-817-4166. www.myfathersbbq.com.
I send the address. I'm sending the telephone number.
Lane, or My Father's Barbecue on Instagram and Facebook. Bam.
And what's your tagline?
ELD fishing for tonight.
See you when you get here.
See you when you get here.
See you when you get here.
817-4166. 817-4166. You guys, this is my family. Thank you, James. So you got to come on down to the restaurant. And I said we were gonna shoot a show from there, James. So as soon as you get down, man, we ready.
He said he coming for Valentine's Day. Look, this is what I say.
I want to come, but I just realized I'm a best man for somebody's wedding that day. Yeah.
They getting married on Valentine's?
Right, on Tuesday. A 67-year-old couple, and he wants me to be his best man, and I'm gonna oblige.
That's nice. And you should.
That is nice.
But hey, Chef Shalimar.
Oh man.
I mean,
I have to give a shout out to somebody right now.
You need your own show. You really do.
I need my own show.
Yes, you do, Chef.
Hey, my brothers.
Listen, I want to give a shout out to
y'all. We can do a show right here. It's showtime.
Shalimar, Jerry, Marvin.
Hold up.
let me give a shout out to this girl right here who has her own show. All the way from, I believe, Indiana, Serena, keeping it real. Hey, young lady, welcome to the cave. Welcome to the Wake the Fish Up podcast, to ELD Fishing. I've checked you out, and you got much love coming from California. So thank you for chiming in. And thanks for showing the love. And you guys check out Serena Keeping It Real on YouTube, man. This girl is a multi-species fisherman. I have definitely watched you, girl, and gave you hey. Thanks for coming into the cave. And hit me up and be a guest on the show. King Joseph, I want to thank everybody for chiming in, man. Yeah, we are reaching across the nation to our fellow fishermen. Let's lock in, holler at your boy, ELD, the fishing voice of the West Coast. And we are out here trying to do things big. Shalimar, Chef Shalimar Lane, Marvelous Marvin Hartley, and my man, Mr. O'Reilly, Lake Legend himself. Thank you guys for chiming in tonight. It's been one. And next week, we will be coming back with Open Mic Monday. You know what that means, James? Tell them what Open Mic Monday is.
I think it's going to be like this. Open discussion, right? We can talk about what we want, right?
That's right.
Open discussion. Everybody chimes in. We want somebody from different states to come on, and we're going to talk fishing. We're going to talk family. We're going to talk faith, fellowship, fun, and we're going to have a good time. And I want to know how you wake the fish up. Period. Peace, y'all. We out. Little Reggie Dollar Bills.
Hey.
Hello.
Hey.
Do I get some exit music?
I know, like.
Yes.
Well,
yes.
Go hit us again with that.
Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom.
Let's take it out. Let's take it out.
When I walk through, when I walk through, when I walk through, when I walk through, I got sauce, came with that gang, chopper rain, get her up, shine.